Well, once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I don't know what time it is right now. My name is Demetrius Coach D. Etheridge, and I'm located right here in the great city of Loganville, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta in the beautiful South of the United States. And I want to welcome you and thank everyone for coming out to our South African information session this morning. I'm standing in for Anton McVeigh this morning as your presenter, and I thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to come learn about our CopyProTraders social trading crypto trade execution platform. Wow, that is a mouthful, but it says so much about what we have access to right now. As I told you, I'm standing in for Anton McVeigh. He is the founder, the CEO. If that's the title you want to give him, that's who he is. But Antoine always said, "This is our company. This is our community." And he wants, that's his passion from his heart, to let you know that this is ours. We're building this together as we come together in this cooperative environment and in this cooperative age to share this concept of what we're doing. Now, Anton is originally from Dallas, Texas, born and raised. He was a avid sports person when he was in high school. His dream was to play professional football in the NFL here in the United States. He did everything his mother told him to do growing up. Antoine, work hard, go to school, get a degree. And that's what he did. He earned a scholarship to go play football to start living out his dream. But right after he graduated from high school, his mother passed away from breast cancer. But Antoine still forged ahead and went on to school and was doing his best. But then he suffered a career-ending knee injury. And so he decided to go back home, forego going to school, and help his grandmother raise his younger brother. And during that time frame, he started living life. Job after job, working multiple jobs. But Antoine always states that, hey, he found out 2 and 3 jobs at one time is for 2 and 3 people, not one person. So he got into the direct sales industry and started learning about direct sales, network marketing, and things of that nature. And his career took him on a winding path till he finally found a mentor in the crypto community. And that's where his journey began. But what I would like for you to do, we have a recorded presentation of Antoine telling his story. Go back and watch that presentation. Ask someone who have invited you here to get you that recorded presentation so you can hear from his heart. I can only tell you a vision of his heart and where he's trying to go. But what I have done, ladies and gentlemen, I have caught his vision. I'm just like you. I'm an affiliate with this company. I saw the power in it and I jumped on board. Now, my background is I'm born and raised right here in Decatur, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. At the age of 18, I went right into the military 2 days after graduating from high school. I served 24 years in the United States Navy, all in the field of communications. At my 14-year mark of my career, I was blessed to receive a commission as a United States Naval Communications Officer. I did 10 years as an officer, and then I retired in January of 2010. I've always been an avid component of additional income streams. So I started looking at network marketing in 1995. I fell in love with the concept of network marketing. I fell in love with the system of network marketing. I went through a lot of different growing pains, education, trying to figure out how to build teams, how to make myself better throughout those years. Finally, I just kept going, and I started having success when I started learning internet marketing strategies. So I was doing internet marketing strategies, and I started having real success because I was able to attract more people without trying to do the direct sales, mouth to mouth, table to table. I love talking and helping the people, but man, it is exhausting. If anybody know what I mean, when you're trying to get your vision out to someone, when you're trying to get your passion out to someone and they're not connecting with you, it is exhausting. So technology has allowed us to do it in a more simpler fashion. Just like now, I'm in front of my computer here in the United States, and I'm talking to you guys directly in South Africa. That's technology, and I can still share my passion, but I don't want to be too hypey or anything like that. I want to be able to stay calm and share this with you because I do get excited when I share this information, because I was introduced to Mr. McVeigh probably about a little bit over a year ago. Might have been longer than that. I don't know. Time flies. But I connected him and I saw his passion, and I always wanted to be directly connected to him in doing things because of the way he carried himself and the way he led as a leader. So we have formed this bond when he showed me this platform he was doing, and I'm ready to rock and roll with him. And I hope that as I share this information, that you don't pay attention to all my Southern vernacular, because sometimes I'll butcher a word, I'll say something and you might be going, what did he say? I'm just a regular, ordinary guy that saw an opportunity to not only help myself and bless my family, but also to bless others. So as we get started, I want to keep this very simple. I don't want to talk at you. I want to share information with you. So what is it? So I'm going to calm down because I really want you to get the understanding of what we're doing. Because the Bible says, in all thy getting, get an understanding. Now, I don't care if you believe in it or not, but I believe in the concept of what that verse says. In all thy getting, get an understanding. So what is CopyProTraders? We are simply a crypto trade execution platform for professional traders and their followers. We're also a crypto trade execution platform for non-professional traders looking for professional traders to copy. So you got two things: professional traders who are out here that have a network that they can come join this platform and utilize the software to send their information to their networks. Then we have people like myself who want to get into this industry, but I didn't want to learn all that jargon. See, I've been down that road with Forex trading and got migraines and headaches. I didn't want that. So when I saw crypto trading, I got real excited because I understand the power of Bitcoin. I understand the power of cryptocurrency and all the different coins out there. And as Antoine say, he always tell everybody, and the reason he's so excited about this platform and this model, because he had 11 Bitcoin reasons why you should be looking at this model. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have 6 Bitcoin reasons why that you should be looking at this model. And I will share that with you as I continue. So here's what you get when you become a trader or a copier on board our CopyProTraders system. Pro traders are people that are looking to trade. They will come to CopyProTraders. CopyProTraders will do a complete interview and thorough background on that trader to make sure that their trading concepts and model align with what we're trying to do with our community. Simple as that. They have to be very transparent with the company. The company want to see their exchanges and how they've been doing over the months and years that they've been a trader. We don't want nobody who come in and just read a course and said, hey, I can trade, hop in, and we've never seen anything from them. No, we want somebody who's a professional, who has a complete strategy, and can their strategy be modified to meet our requirements here with CopyProTraders? See, at the end of the day, they're coming on board the community to serve the community, not to serve themselves. So that's very important. Now, as a copier, we're here to follow those traders, and we get to select which one we want. The trader don't know we selected them. They're doing their trading as if nobody's following them, and all the community members get to select that trader, and we will be able to copy their trade automatically with our software. It's just that powerful, and it's just that simple. So here's our initial objective. It is to provide a platform for the absolute easiest crypto trading on the planet, to gather a massive number of affiliates to grow the subscription base to 1 million users in the first 12 months. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the first month. We haven't even completed. That's the objective. Will we make it? We don't know, but we're gonna dang sure try to get there because we believe in what we're doing and what we're sharing. And we know that if you partner with us in our vision and our mission, ladies and gentlemen, we can make that because it's a number. And if it's a number, we can achieve that number if we come together. Because as I said before, this is the cooperative age. I don't care about your race, color, creed, religion. It doesn't matter. We have to cooperate with each other in order to achieve our objectives. Just like the person invited you here, you cooperated with them and said, let me go support and find out what's going on. You made a conscious decision to do that. And that's what we want to do today. We want to share this information with you so it's to see if you want to cooperate with our community and do the things that we're going to share with you inside the community. So here are some of the basics that we do with our platform. We are a software company that provides real crypto trade execution based on professional traders for our subscribers. See, everyone has to subscribe to this platform, and those traders, they've been doing this for a while. They're going to make the trades. This is also known as social trading. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a social community. We have people from all over the world that are in our community already in this short time frame. And when they see our model, our concept, they say, this business is going to be powerful. See, we have to break down the old things that people have already been programmed, the things they've already learned, whether it was in network marketing, affiliate marketing, direct sales. It does not matter what your background is. But when you come into the community, you have to pause that. Sometimes you have to erase it. In the computer world, you have to wipe that disk, clean that hard drive, and start fresh. And that's what we want you to do. Come in this thing and start fresh. Forget about your past. Bring your experiences, but don't let them take over your learning curve when you come into the community. See, one thing I want you to remember about the CopyProTraders platform is, as a user, you maintain possession of your crypto asset 100% of the time. And I really want to stress that to you. As a user, you maintain possession of your crypto asset 100% of the time. Remember I said I have 6 Bitcoin reasons why this is important to me? Because in 2016, 2017, I was on a platform that we call the pay for play platforms. They're all over the world. They come in many different shapes, forms, and sizes. They can be cleverly packaged. And I'm not going to talk about them in a negative state. I'm just going to share with you my life experiences in dealing with those platforms. So I can tell you for a fact that I have given someone possession of my cryptocurrency with a promise to pay me in return for using my cryptocurrency to trade in the market. Now, I don't know what they was doing, but I trusted their process without understanding what I was doing. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, one night I was in my platform. I had received 6 Bitcoins. I was happy, but this platform was telling me we're going to double your Bitcoin earnings. And I said, I didn't have to do this, but I made the conscious decision to cooperate with that platform. And I gave them the 6 Bitcoin back because I was trying to double it. And it was doubling so fast that I knew by the time I woke up, I would have 12 Bitcoins because it had been doubling just like that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when I woke up the next morning, I went to hit the keyboard. I couldn't log in. I said, oh man, I must be doing the wrong password. Hit it again, could not get in. I checked my people, asked for reset my password, didn't work. Overnight, the company was gone. I had given away my possession of my crypto. I tell people to make this real simple. It's like if I ask you today, go to my bank and put some money in my bank, whether it's $1 or it's 100,000 or $1 million, would you do it? Would you just go put money in my bank account? No, you would not, because you would not have possession of the money anymore. You would not have access to my account to withdraw that money. That's the same thing we're doing when we're giving people control of our funds, our cryptocurrency, things like that. So I want to make that clear picture for you. That's what you do when you give somebody possession of your cryptocurrency and you have no control of it, and they promise to pay you in return for your currency. So how are we doing this? Our pro traders are consistently reviewed to ensure high quality trading. I told you, they are interviewed and they are sat down with the programmers and the programmers we have and the coders, and we make sure that their trading style can match our platform. Trading commission is free from for CopyProTraders, simply meaning CopyProTraders do not charge you any commission to come on this platform. Is for us trading. The exchange does all that. All the fees come from the exchange that you're using. The users keep 100% of trading results. Let me say this again. When you make a trade and you earn profit, the only thing that comes out of that is the fees from the exchange, but everything else goes back into your account. No one touches it but you. You can profit from trading yourself, being a trader, or copying a trade, and or using our referral base. So if you already understand this, you can trade once you connect with our platform. You still have control of that if you want to trade. But since you're using our platform to copy a trader, why not let the trader do the work that you have paid that subscription fee for him to do, and just let the system work? Now you are responsible for understanding what's going on, and we're learning that, and we're helping each other in the community to learn how to read their exchange. And it's a process. Remember, I told you guys, it's a process. A lot of people get excited and they want to learn it all today. Well, take time, relax. I want you to understand that this is a process and you're gonna get it. Just take your time and continue to learn. And also, like I said, you can just copy that trader and allow that trader to do the work, or you can use our referral base that I love. Remember, that is optional, the referral base. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you get unlimited commissions paid immediately in your BTC wallet of your choice when you utilize our referral base. Let me say that again. When you refer somebody to this platform, the system is going to generate unlimited commissions to your Bitcoin wallet that you choose to go to all day long, 24 hours a day. Takes 3 blockchain confirmation and it's in your wallet. And I'm telling you, this is happening now. We are experiencing this from people all over the world joining our CopyProTrader system. We also use compression, so all the available commissions are paid out. This is powerful. If you understand network marketing, direct sales, affiliate sales, whenever there's a commission paid out, there's a thing called breakage in the comp plans, to where if nobody qualifies for that commission, it goes to the company, not with CopyProTraders. So for instance, if you're on this call and someone invited you here, that person will be you will be on their first level. When you invite someone, that will be their second, your first, and go on down. So if anyone on any one of those levels decide, hey, this is not for me, hey, I thank you for sharing this with me, but I'm not gonna renew my $99 for the platform, the system says no problem. It's gonna automatically compress everybody up in those levels. I don't care how far it's down, they're gonna press up so that that referral commission stays in the system and not goes to the company's pocket. That's powerful, ladies and gentlemen, when you understand this concept. So here's some of the benefits for being on our CopyProTraders platform. Users do not have to sit and monitor trades all day long. I don't know about you, but I don't want to sit in front of a computer all day long and have to monitor a trade, trying to figure out what to trade, where to go. The software and the professional traders, that's what they do. See, I tried to do that with the Forex market. I didn't like it. I told you I got the migraines and it really blew me away. So I said, let me find a system, a concept, a design that can do that for me. But when I came across crypto, it really blew my mind. And then when I got involved with CopyProTraders, I really got excited. Remember this, I'm gonna keep hinting and telling you, hint, hint, clue, clue. Users keep 100% of trading profits. You will keep 100% of every trade that wins for you inside of your exchange, not on the CopyProTrader software platform, on your exchange. Users maintain possession of their crypto assets 100% of all the time. Simply meaning, ladies and gentlemen, like I told you, you're not giving it away to anyone. It's in your control. If you want to go and do anything on your exchange, if the CopyProTrader makes a trade and you don't like it for whatever reason, as you start to learn this, you can opt out of that trade because you have control. The trader has limited control, and I will share what control that trader has in just a few minutes. But you have control. You can transfer and maneuver your currency anytime you want to. Whatever you put in is yours. CopyProTraders does not have any fees based on trading, nor are there any volume limits on trades or revenue shared based on the volume of profits. Simply meaning, as I said, CopyProTraders does not charge you any fees for the trades that are made on your exchange, just a subscription fee. There's no volume. You can trade as much as you want. Only thing you have to do is get know your customer, KYC, know your client on that exchange, and they tell you how much you can put in your exchange based on the level that you have got approved for. And that level can be up to 100,000, whatever it is. You just tell CopyProTraders how much of your volume of your input that you put in your exchange, how much of that you want them to trade on every trade. Now, there is some strategies to doing that, and we will make sure you understand that whatever you put in your exchange, how much you should be trading based on your income you have in your exchange. So there's some strategies that we learn and we share once you become a part of the community. And also the volume. The trader does not get trade does not earn any income based on the volume or the amount of trades that you're doing. This is not your traditional model. So everything we do here in CopyProTraders, the benefits and everything is totally 180 out from what you've been experienced to. So that's why I was telling you earlier, make sure that you come in here with the clear your mind. Stop, let's reprogram it and configure you to do what this social trade community is trying to share with you. So let's get a little bit more specific about what you need to get started. Because that's, if you're like me, I love getting information, but hey, I don't need an appetizer. I need to get straight to the facts. Let me get to the main course meal. I really don't care about dessert neither. I just want the main course meal. Give me the steak, the potatoes. You can keep the lettuce and the dessert. Just give me the steak and potatoes and let me have a good time enjoying that. And this is where I want to share with you the steak and potatoes, because this is very powerful yet simple in what I want to share with you. What you need first is a cryptocurrency wallet, simply meaning this is like your bank account, your checking or savings account. I want to give you some examples so you can do that. You have to get a wallet, and they're on exchanges that you can have a wallet, and there are independent wallets that you can get them on, depending on the type of device and application you use. Then you need a cryptocurrency exchange. This is like your bank. You go to the bank, you set up an account, they give you a wallet. So the banks or exchanges that we're currently connected to with our software are Kraken, KuCoin, Binance.com, and HitBTC. Now, there's some specific instructions on how you set up to communicate with our platform on these exchanges. All of them are a little different. The one that I prefer and the one that a lot of people are using, is Kraken. Kraken is an easy read because I've been using it for a while. But I also have a Binance account. Binance, as I get more familiar with it, it is easy to read. But one of the things we're having problems with Binance is when it talks to our platform, it's not showing the trade history on our platform. See, when we set up our API keys, our software, it pulls the trade history of every trade that you go in and come out, and it puts it onto our platform. Well, that feature is not working properly. And that's not a CopyProTrade issue. That is an issue on the Binance exchange. And that issue will be resolved. And as most people, as they're getting involved, they're even putting in support tickets to Binance that ask them, how can we correct this problem? Remember, this is your account. This is your information. You can go to the exchange. When you have any problem, you can go to the exchange and figure it out with that exchange. All exchanges have frequently asked questions. They have videos that you can go and learn how to do things on. The only thing we're doing is connecting the software from CopyProTraders to your exchange. So that's what we're doing. So if it's an exchange problem, CopyProTraders can't fix that. We can only fix our end and make sure that the codes are working properly. And we're doing that because a lot of people are signing up, and we have minor instructions. I call them minor. Yes, there are minor instructions on how to connect your exchange to CopyProTraders. And if you have never done this, this is like learning a foreign language at 3 different languages at one time. That's what it feels like. So it's a learning process that we'll walk you through, but we're putting some information together that's gonna ease that onboarding pain with you. So we ask you to bear with us as we grow, because we've only been doing this for a little bit over 3 weeks. We just started, and now we're starting to see that momentum as far as people coming on, and we want to ease that transition for you as you bring people on, if that's what you decide, or even someone who just want to set up an account. We want to make it easy for you. Okay, now after you set up your exchange, CopyProTraders, there's a subscription. I call it the cost of doing business, ladies and gentlemen. It's $99 a month paid in Bitcoin. No, you can't pay in your country's currency. It has to be done in Bitcoin. That's how the system is programmed. And once it's programmed like that, it connects. Your subscription fee lasts for 30 days. This is what we call a volunteer army. You have to volunteer that $99 into CopyProTraders in order to get the trade signals from our professional traders. Now, we currently have 5 professional traders that you can get access to. Right now, we're going to go a little bit more in depth on why we choose one trader pretty much over the other. It's not favoritism. It's just we understand that traders' trade habits right now as she's gotten on the platform. So as you can see, I want to make sure you understand where we're at, because this is a lot of information to try and get someone to understand immediately from a webinar overview. So you got your wallet, you got your exchange, you've paid for your subscription to get those signals. The last step you have to do is connect the exchange to our platform. That is done through the API codes and private codes from the exchange. This is Greek to most people, but it's just a line of code, 2 lines of code, and you have to copy them perfectly and put over to CopyProTraders. And you have to give them permissions. And this is where the power and the I call it the beautiful mind of Antoine Mabe comes into effect, him and the coders and the programmers of this platform. When you go to that exchange, you're going to give them permission. The only permission you're going to give them first is to query your account. Simply meaning they're going to be able to talk from our platform to the exchange to see how much money you have in your account, and so you can order to facilitate the trade that you want. For instance, if you have $1,000 in your account and you're trying to do a $200 trade, that permission allows it to go talk to the exchange and say, do this exchange, this account on our exchange have enough money to make this trade that they're requesting. If it's not enough money is in there, there will not be a trade. If enough money is in there, that trade will be executed based on the software and the connection. After that, now it goes in, it facilitates the trade. We do all our trading in USDT, which is a stable coin. So it would take our stable coin, buy the cryptocurrency that that trader wants. It could be Bitcoin, Litecoin, Link, you name it, based on that trader's profile and history of what they want to trade. And it goes in and buy, it executes the trade, it starts it. It comes out of the trade when the programmer says, when the trader says it wants to sell that trade. It puts it back into your account, converts it back to USDT. So when that currency is going up and down, we're stable. That's all the software does. And all that money is in your account right then and there. You can have access to do what you want to do with it. That's all the software does. It queries, it makes that trade, it executes that trade. The trader cannot request a withdrawal. It can't transfer any money because you do not give it permission when you set up your API keys. That's it. So you select the trader, and all these 5 pyramids you see right here come together when you complete these steps. That's all you need to get started with our platform. So how do I get notifications when there's a trade? What happens? Well, you're going to get an email from our system that says the trader you are following just made a trade to buy Link with USDT. Link is a crypto that the trader is going in that they expect to go up. So now you're in that trade. Now what you need to do, you can go verify that your exchange has taken that trade on your behalf. I tell people, verify that everything that you get from CopyProTraders is working according to what CopyProTraders said. So you go to your exchange, you look at it, you can see the trade. You're happy, CopyProTraders happy that you are able to see everything. When that trade is completed, you're going to get another email just like that saying the trade has been completed. You can go verify again. Now, for a lot of those people that are coming to us right now, they understand that part what I just went over. So if you understand that, this is where the next level starts for you. So you understand how to set up your platform, how to pay for your subscription, how to fund it, and how to do all the API keys. Now you don't want to know what type of trades are you guys getting. As I told you earlier, we just started in the 1st of January 2021, and all the trades are not being reflected on the website yet because we're still gathering that data from all the professional traders. Remember, the professional traders are getting used to our platform as well because they've been using other platforms. Now they have to come over here and they understanding. So it takes a little bit for them to understand what's going on. And all traders have different styles. They don't trade all day long. So as you see these statistics I'm about to share with you, you could get a trade once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day, based on that trader's trading habits and based on the market. See, the traders don't just wake up and say, well, I'm gonna make 10 trades a day and start throwing at it. No, they have a specific model and concept that they utilize. And long as that model and concept utilizes our CopyProTraders vision and mission, then we bring them on board. So we tell everybody, you could get a trade today, you could get 2, 3, 4, or you could get none. It all depends on the market and how the trader goes about doing their trades. Well, here's an example. As you can see down at the bottom, this is an example from January 5th through January 9th. These are trades that were taken by one of our professional traders. Her name is 𝙏𝙝𝙖𝙣𝙠. She's out of Vietnam. These are some of the trades she took. And 𝙏𝙗 takes a lot of trades. So we tell people to come in, set 𝙏𝙗 as your trader for now, because we know her trade history. That's all we tell her. We're not picking her over the other traders. We just tell them we know her trade history for now. And as the other traders get used to our platform and they start trading more, you'll be able to pick those traders. So that's all we're doing, because we know her history. We know that 𝙏𝙗, this is what she does. She lives on this. This is how she creates her lifestyle. So when she's trading her own funds, just like we're telling the system to trade all funds. So she's looking to win that consistent 1 to 3%. Let me say that again. Consistent 1 to 3%, ladies and gentlemen. That's what she's looking to win. And she stays in that round 2 to 2.5% a lot, as you can see from these trades right here. So you can go there and office and CopyProTrader on your dashboard. This is a trader's view. So some people ask me, Demetrius, I didn't get this in mind the way you did it on the webinar. No, this is the trader view. We're going to give you a view of this, but you won't get all these columns inside of your subscriber view. This is what the traders see. So as you can see, great results. If you understand the power of compounding and the power of being consistent between 1 and 3% on a daily basis, ladies and gentlemen, this is very powerful. And I was listening to a training the other day, and one of the traders from that I was listening to on a podcast said, look, I just try and get 0.5% for half the month on my trades. That's my average. And I thought about it. He wants to average 0.5% for the month out of 15 days out of the month. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 15%. That is powerful. You show me a system or a concept that can give you consistently 15%, and you have maintained control of your currency the entire time. Bring me one. A system that you can put your currency, your money into it, your asset, and it's going to give you 15% consistently, and you maintain control of the asset. Now, I'm not telling you that we're finna get 15% every month. No. I'm telling you, think about being in position to earn that and being able to compound it over and over and over. That's what I want you to share. Here's some more trades. This is coming up to the 12th. So you can see there's some, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get me wrong. Everything is not a win. This is risky, as Antoine McBay always tells us. So there's going to be some days you win, there's going to be some days you lose. But what we don't want you to do is become an emotional subscriber. Just like we don't want our traders to be emotional traders. That's why they're vetted. That's why they're interviewed to understand their trading habits, and they're consistently monitored to make sure they don't become emotional traders so they can benefit our community. Remember, the traders are here to benefit the community. At the same time, they're benefiting themselves. But the first priority is our community, the individuals that are entrusting the CopyProTraders platform to do the trades for them. Here are some more trades. As you see, Antoine McBay, he's very transparent. As you get to know him and get on the webinars, and some of you guys are going to be able to get sometime to connect with him in a more intimate environment on a Zoom. So you'll be able to ask more questions. He's transparent and he gives you the information. And as this information is coming out, all this is going to be transparent on our platform as well. When you go to the traders bio, you're going to be able to see their trade history as we continue to collect this data. So we tell you to bear with us as we get this data together. See some more. There's some losses in here. There's some wins. There is some, sometimes we stay in trades longer than others because the market dictates how long we stay in that trade, how fast we get in, how fast we get out. If the market tanks, we're going to hold that trade. We're not going to just write it off and say, okay, let me lose it. No, we'll put it on the shelf and we'll continue to trade. That's why we tell everybody, make sure that your account is set up where you can get multiple trades based on the amount you have in your account. And we'll talk about that in some future trainings. And the person that shared this with you, make sure you get back with them to get that information. So when you fund your account, you'll be able to make sure you maximize the funds in your account to get as many trades as you can get. See, this is 𝙏𝙼, our trader. And from the 5th through the 20th, she had a total of 31 trades with 28 winners. You remember you seeing all those little 1.3, 2%, 4%. See, the market determined how much of that she captured. The market determined that. She didn't go and say, I'm gonna capture 7% today. The market went up, she saw it, she fulfilled the requirement, she got out. So ladies and gentlemen, if your account was funded correctly and you was able to get on all 31 of those trades and you followed her, you would have had a cumulative balance of 76.28%. Then the fees would have got adjusted as well. But that's what you would have got if you would have been able to get on all those trades. I got on a lot of those trades, a lot. So I'm very happy already for this month, and I'm looking forward to the future. And remember this, past trade history does not guarantee future success. We're giving you this so you can see the power of utilizing the social trade community, compounding your efforts, and continue to trade with our platform. See, ladies, we just can continue to show you more and more and more. As you can see, this is up to the 23rd right now. So I'm telling you, even after the 20th, here are more trades, more wins. So with that being said, that is the platform. And we have people that said, Demetrius, you don't have to say another word. You can stop right now. Where do I go to sign up, Coach D? That's what they say. And they go sign up. They don't even care about this portion I'm finna go over with you, the affiliate plan. Even though it's powerful, but some people don't want to recruit anybody. They just want to make their money, make more money for them. And that's powerful in this day and age, because this environment, this industry of network marketing, affiliate marketing, home-based business, they feed on the greed of, they feed off greed because people need, because of the need of people. Let me say it again. They feed off the greed. They get greedy because they see that people need some, so they put a platform together and they take people's money. That's a fact of life. And it's going to happen. It's happening. It happened in the past, and it's going to continue to happen today. So what we want you to do is understand our concept of what we're doing and how we're doing it. And if you like this concept, pay your subscription fee, get your exchange set up, connect with our platform, and allow your money to work for you. Because I've been telling people over the last few years, hey, you don't have to go buy somebody product or service to try and resell it to make money. That's traditional. We are non-traditional here. We're outside the box thinkers. What we want to, because at the end of the day, when you buy somebody product or service, you're trying to make more of the currency that you just gave them. Why not take that currency, put it into a platform, and make more of that currency? That's all we're doing. Take your currency, get a service to make more of your currency, instead of taking your currency, buy a product or service, try and sell it to make more currency. Now, there's nothing wrong with that model. I just choose not to participate in it anymore. I like this model because I know I can see every trade that goes on. I don't know what they're doing with my money when I go into the service. You ever had something you bought and all of a sudden you found out that that company's values did not line up with yours? You didn't know, but you like the product, you like the service, but their values didn't line up with you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our values line up with everyone because everyone wants to generate more income. But income is not our number one thing. That's a byproduct of what we're doing in our community. And this affiliate plan can help you get more of that income if that's what you choose. But this right here is the main reason you're here and you're getting this information. Now, I know you think you came for the money. You did. But the missions of love is CopyProTraders' mission. This is the passion of CopyProTraders. See, we're taking this, leveraging our business model to help address serious global issues, including child starvation, building orphanage, mental health, and many, many more things. With every time there's a subscription fee paid, a portion of that goes to our Mission of Love's project. Every time. every time. Think about this. You're able to help someone that needs help just by you paying a subscription fee. Now, this is not new. This model has been around for years, but we're focusing on this, and we have designated the monthly mission that's going to be listed on the website. It's going to be very transparent. You're going to be able to see it, what your subscription fee is doing in this world. So imagine being able to say, hey, I found a platform that I can help starving kids. I can help build hospitals. I can help, help people with mental issues and make money at the same time. See, it's a win-win. You meet that emotional pull, tug on someone, but you also meet their financial need at the same time. That's the power of what we're doing. So I know I showed you about how to make the money, but this is the real reason why we're here. This is how we're going to make a difference on a global scale using a social trade community. This is who we partner with, Feed My Starving Children. They've been around for 17 plus years. You can see how many meals they ship a day. They know exactly what should go in these contents for these meals that help the starving kids that they're going to be able to help with our subscription fee. So you're going to be able to see this, what we're doing, how many meals we purchased with our subscription fees. All this is coming. We just ask you to bear with us and give us time to make this happen for you. Now, if you see that, if you understand the concept of what we're doing, or if the light is coming on, it might not be fully bright yet, but you see the power. You just got to figure out where the shortage is. If you can understand that and you understand our mission, this right here is going to really blow you away, because as you start growing your own income through our platform, ladies and gentlemen, now you can put it on steroids by sharing it with other people. And when you do, our program is set to give you a direct commission, an indirect commission, and if you qualify for our top affiliate infinity bonuses, that's the only qualification you have to make. Now I'm gonna go through these real quick, and then we're gonna get ready to close this up. Direct commissions are simply this. Every time someone goes to your website and they sign up to get a subscription fee, whether they're a professional trader or they're a non-professional trader looking to copy a professional trader, the system is gonna send you $21 in Bitcoin. Every time in Bitcoin, they're going to send it to you, $21. And you're going to get this every month that they renew that subscription. And you can do this as many times as you want. If you want to do it once, twice, or you want to do it 1,000, you're going to get that $21 after 3 blockchain confirmations. And every month that they renew, you're going to get it again. So every time you make a referral, you get paid. But we go beyond that. We have what we call indirect commissions. After the second person that you share this with pays their subscription fee, it unlocks what we call generational referrals, 7 levels deep. So what that means is the person that you shared this with, when they share with somebody, that's your first person, and they pay their $99 in Bitcoin. The person that referred them is gonna get the 21. You're gonna get 7, and as it goes down 7 levels deep, you're gonna get 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, and as it goes wide, the more people you bring in, and they started doing, you're gonna go 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So you can have one line, well, you gotta have 2. You can have 2 lines doing this, 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines, 6 lines, as many as you want. That's on you. You don't have to do this. See, this is the optional part. You can just put your money into our system and allow the system to generate the profits from you in that way. But as you see value in what we're doing, you're gonna wanna share this. Because remember, our mission first, then this. The mission comes first. I learned that in the military. The mission comes first, then the commission. Our top affiliate qualification. This is very simple to understand, but it could be a little difficult to achieve. You got to refer 15 people directly, and those 15 have to get 5. So 15 on your first level, all 15 have to have 5 active subscriptions under their ID link. Once that happens, you are what we call a top affiliate. And now a bonus is activated once the system does this. You don't have to do anything. The system recognizes it, and now you'll start receiving a $10 bonus on top of this, 7 levels deep. So instead of getting $21 for everybody, you're gonna get $31 for everybody. Instead of getting $7 for everyone, you're gonna get $17 from everyone. And this goes back on everybody. So if somebody came in this month and you didn't receive this bonus, you didn't start getting to achieve this bonus until May, it doesn't matter. Everybody that you bring in between now and May, when they pay their subscription fee, you're gonna get $31 on it. And everybody that pays they below you 2 through 7, you're gonna start getting 17 on it. It doesn't matter. It retro backs to everybody. Also, after the 7 level, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is still building. You don't see it, but it's still building. You're gonna start receiving $10 on everybody under that 7 level, all the way down to infinity. The only time this will stop is when somebody in one of those lines, no matter which level they on, achieve this bonus. That meaning they went out and got 15, and those 15 got 5. But the difference, the power of this, it only stops for that line. All the other lines continue to do this until someone inside of that line, whether you directly share this with them or indirectly, it doesn't matter. Soon as someone in that line achieves the top affiliate bonus, you stop getting that $10 bonus. It reverts back to 21 and 7 to 7 levels deep. Now, how do we incentivize the traders? A lot of people are wondering what's going on with the traders. Where do the traders make their money at? The traders make their money because they get $2 per trade per copier. They don't know who's following them. They're doing their trades, and at the end of the month, the system tallies all that up, and they send them their bonus out of that $99 in Bitcoin. It's very powerful. See, ladies, the trader doesn't know how many people is following. They don't know how much you're trading. They're trading as if no one is following them, and they're just trading on their own. That's all they're doing. The system does all the work. See, the trader can have unlimited number of followers, meaning unlimited number of income potential. Think about this. A trader comes onto our platform. They bring a network on, but other people are bringing people on. And as people start sharing this information, they're going to ask, who are you following? This trader. But also they're going to be able to look at the stats and say, I like this trader, I'm going to follow them. So that trader is going to start picking up people that they don't even know. As this community grows, the trader is going to get more and more people following them based on their performance, not based on somebody recommending them. But we all recommend people all day long. We are not incentivized by recognizing or recommending a trader. We just like the way that trader is doing it. So everyone's going to have their own person that they like, but you are responsible and you depict whoever you want based on what you see. And if you don't like that trader, ladies and gentlemen, you can go back and reassign yourself to another trader. Now, we don't want you jumping between traders every day. No, we want you to stick with a trader for a month, get the results, and then switch to another. Because remember, this is the long game. So why not try all the traders at a time to see which one is giving you the best return? And then you can go from there. So this is the long game. It's not coming in trying to hit a home run on the first at bat or any at bat. It's about getting consistent returns from that trader. So I want to show you some numbers about our affiliate program. We're smashing over 74% payouts. And with these numbers, they're very basic. If you refer 3 people, who refer 3 people, 3, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the system does. See, math doesn't lie. 3 times 21 is 63. If those 9 get 3 people, that's what you're going to get. It continually goes down. So that's what happens with our platform by simply referring the platform. Now, if you want to get rid of your monthly subscription, simply refer 5 people and you get $105 in Bitcoin and you can pay your monthly subscription fee like that. So we've seen all these numbers before. If you've been inside this platform, we've seen all these numbers before. If you've been in network marketing, affiliate marketing, direct sales, you've seen what referral marketing do. But look at the power of referring a $99 subscription that people can maintain control of their asset. That's the power of it. So numbers don't lie, people do. And remember that 15 personal referrals and the 5 they get, this is only showing to the 7th level. We're not adding the $10 below that as well. So it's very powerful what can happen when you start sharing this concept with people. There's the $10. So let's recap it really quick, ladies and gentlemen. Once you come into our community and you like the platform, you start sharing it. Everybody you share this with, directly, you're going to get $21 in Bitcoin in real time. Indirectly, you're going to get 7 on levels 2 through 7. If you do the top affiliates bonus, you're going to get an extra $10 on everybody that's in your community until someone achieves that rank with you in one of the line. Trading is commission free. You keep 100% of your trading profits. Only qualification is to have an active subscription, just paying your $99 a month subscription fee. Commissions are available immediately in Bitcoin from all our referral. You are in control of your crypto trading funds at all times. Hint, hint, clue, clue. Bang that on the table when you share that with people. You maintain control of your crypto trading funds at all times. You have unlimited income potential. There's no cap. You can trade as much as you want. It's your money. You can trade as much as you want. All you got to do is tell the system how much you want to trade. We're using compression so that all available commissions are paid out. All available commissions are paid out. You can profit from trading, and you can profit from building a referral base at the same time. No commissions are paid out on your referrals funding of their trading accounts. Let me say that again. If someone comes in here and they put $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $100,000, you're not getting a percentage of that. This is a clean community. That's that person's hard-earned money that they've worked to get. Now they come put it into a platform, and we're going to give you 10% or 20% up because you shared it with them. No, we don't do that over here. That's their money. They're going to earn off their money. They're going to earn all the profits off their money that the system generates for them. You're earning off the money that you put in your account that the system generates for you. Very powerful, ladies and gentlemen, very powerful. We also have a lunch promotion right now to the end of January 31st, simply meaning everybody you refer on your level 1, you get that $21. When they refer someone, instead of getting $7, you're going to get 14. And level 3 through 7 continues to 7. All over again. And if you happen to qualify for top affiliate during this time frame, the 14 goes to 34. So very powerful, ladies, on what we're doing here. And these bonuses, we change them out depending on what's going on, because we're in lunch and we know we still got some work to do. We still updating the platform, updating the software, putting information together to help you make the onboarding process easier for those that want to subscribe to the platform, those that want to become professional traders. So we're working that. So this is the way we want to help you as we continue to grow. So our disclaimer, as with any business, your results may vary and will be based on your individual capacity, your work ethic, your business experience, your expertise, and more importantly, your level of desire. There are no guarantees concerning the level of success you may experience with our platform and in our community. Any testimonials and examples used are exceptional results, which do not apply to the average person and are not intended to represent or guarantee that anyone will achieve the same or similar results. Each individual's success depends on his or her background, dedication, effort put forth, and desire and motivation. Ladies and gentlemen, trading is risky. Don't let no one tell you it's not. If someone is promising you this, I'm gonna be honest with you, don't join them. If you go on a platform, somebody promising you some returns, don't do it, because they can't determine the market. They can't determine the market. And you're only gonna make you fall for another scam or another system that cannot do what it said it's gonna do. The model and the industry works. It's what the systems and people put together that don't work. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. Mass adoption is taking place, regardless of what's being said about it. Mass adoption is taking place. Corporations are joining, they're coming in and they're grabbing this currency and they're utilizing it inside of their corporation. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to me today. I hope I shared some information that enlightened you, that allowed you to get back with the person that shared this with you and get your questions answered. In this platform, we're not opening it up for questions, but we will be here to answer your questions. We have a Telegram group that you can become a part of once you become a member of the community, and we answer your questions. And the leaders that are growing in South Africa is amazing. It is amazing. And I really enjoy talking to everyone, allowing you to learn this system. So without any further ado, I thank you for taking time with me today. Get back with the person that shared this information with you, and let's get your questions answered. And we look forward to seeing you in the community. If you don't remember anything I just said throughout this presentation, I want you to always remember this. Each and every one of us is blessed to be a blessing. God bless and take care.